All right. Wow. This is chapter 41. Why am I having so much hard time here? Oh, okay, I see. All right, welcome back. This is chapter 41. Goodness, I can't. Oh, I see. I see the light in my face. Here we go. Here we go. Chapter 41. Let me see, right, the size. Well, I need to reduce the size a little bit. It's a very hard task to do here. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. All right, this will do. This will do. All right. Okay, we are in chapter 41. That's I don't know if you remember the first in phase one. I told you that the three vowels. In Arabic, we have three vowels, and everything come out of them. Okay, now this is secondary vowel. All of them came out of these three. All right. Now today we have, chapter 41. It's have the Shaddah. This is the Arabic word for symbol for double consonants. Okay, so when we have double consonants, how we pronounce that? You've seen this in English, right? As a prefix and in compound words. What is it like? Unnatural, dissolve, bookkeeping. Okay, usually both consonants are pronounced, right? Many Arabic words have two consecutive consonants. In such a case, we have two possibilities. And I'm talking about Arabic here. One, each of the double consonant have a short vowel, right? And each in this case, each consonant is physically written and pronounced as syllable as usual. Okay, both of them have vowels, so that means they have different sound, so we have to pronounce them. That means nobody have sukoons. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Did we said that we usually pause between them, right? And the double has pronounced as syllable the usual. Okay, leave pause between syllables if applicable. If it's possible. All right. Example. Practice one. L1. Adada. See, identical. They have even the same vowel. Adada. Adadu. Adadi. Aduda. Aduda. Shadadu. Sadadu. Sadad. But originally, why I put that dot here? Yeah, okay. There is a vowel here, but we ignore it. We take it out and we use the sukoon, so it'll become one syllable instead of two at the end. You remember when we have a dot, what that means, sukoon ending? So sadad, adad. Okay, that's a possibility. You understand that there is nothing in you. All right, two identical consecutive consonants written in the following orders. The first consonant have sukoon, which means zero vowel. The second consonant have short vowel. That is something new, but that's what we call shaddah. We're going to combine. We have this combination will be written as one consonant, and we will have the shaddah. The shaddah is the name of the symbol. Actually, the word shad. Did I mention that? Yeah. Okay. Well. Actually, yeah, the symbol came from the word shad, which means pull, and they got rid of the dots and they took the first letter. It's like sha, shu, shi, right? And they got rid of the dots and they took that first part, three teeth, and you're going to see it in a second, the symbol of the shadda. Anything else? A shadda is always written on the top, never on the bottom, and the short vowel come above it, which mean every time. Let's do the example. I'll show you. Practice number 2. This word adda. So did you notice there is a little stress? Ad. That's first syllable. Then da. That is the case of the shadda. We will combine these two guys together and we put this symbol. I thought I have that symbol somewhere big and large. Okay, down there in the story of the shadda. Should be in the beginning. All right, it's not important. Let's see how it works. So the two shapes, combined into one, and we have this. You remember I told this three teeth of that word. It used to be sha, shu, sha, the letter sh, and we got rid of the dots and used only this part. So it's some kind of crooked a little bit, but here we go. Adda. And you pronounce it as we read this. Ad, then say da. Adda. So this da is exactly this two. One with sukoon, one with the sound. You remember what we said? The first one was sukoon, the second one have vowel. And let me go back here for a second. Ad is the first syllable, right? If we read it without that. Ad, then we have break a little bit, da. Here we combine them, so we have the same thing, I guess. It becomes stressed. We don't leave the gob. We don't stop. Ad, we don't stop like it used to be in phase one. Ad, we combine them. We say adda, adda. We pronounce them without the pause. Did I mention that? It seems like that's what happened again. I need to emphasize on that because you get hooked up on that. I saw something here about the. Let me stop the video for a second. Goodness. Okay, I didn't mention it. Let me go back and tell you this again. All right. We usually add, then we leave a pause here, and then da. But here we combine these two; they become one. But we pronounce them like that without the pause, no pause in the middle, because we are talking about the same guy. We just imagine that it look like one, but it's really two of them. And of course, you don't pronounce this. So when you say adda, you keep going. You know, adda. It's like you're stressing, emphasizing the short sound. Adda, adda. In this case, adda. Here, saffa. So we combine these two. Saffa, fa. It's fa, da. Okay, it's together, and that's where some kind of stress or pulling or shad, what they call the word shad here. It means you are pulling something. Where we talk about voice in here. So that's here. Sadda. See, sadda da. So these two become one. Sadda da. So the da is these two. So again, sadda da. Sadda da. Okay, that's a little confusing to you probably. I tell you what, there is more examples. 44, 45. Let's go for I'll fix this. There is no pause. I told you so. The next version of this page would be saying no pause when you do between the two consonant and shed. When you pronounce them, you don't pause like we did, because we're not reading them normally as normal word, but in syllables we combine them into one syllable that we have two sounds in it that we have to say. We have to pronounce. How to pronounce words contain shadda. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we just do that? To beginners, shadda means combining two consonants together. You got that? Shadda should means combining two consonants together. First consonant, with sukoon, is blended with the preceding syllable, short or long, right? Usually it is, right? But the second consonant with the short sound is pronounced as separate syllable, right? But here, when we combine them, we do not. Here we go. I mentioned it. Well, very good. You should not leave a gap between the two syllables, because we're not reading here in syllables. I need to redo this again. You are blending the two syllables in this case, because you're making one sound with them, emphasizing sound, right? Okay, so take your time pronouncing the first consonant, the one with sukoon. So it will allow the original sound of the consonant to be clear, to be heard. You remember, every time you see sukoon, take your time pronouncing it. Don't just rush it, because it's very short, very hard to pronounce. Read the word in the first column as indicated. All right, so here we go. That's the word. Shaddu. So what I did here, we blend the sound of the two identical consonants. Shaddu. I didn't stop between the two syllables here. But in this case, we're not talking about syllables here. We combine them. See, you're not looking here to two syllables, right? You're looking to two sound units. Shaddu. This like two. Shaddu. You know, you can almost separate them. Shaddu. But because this always the sukoon have to be close to that sound, so we really blend all of them together. No, into one piece. Let's say I think it's a. Is it considered? Well, it used to be two syllable, but here it's one syllable. Did I said that? Maybe I should. Let me stop for a second and read this. I cannot decide. I thought I should reverse this, like put this on this side, then show you when we do the shed, and that's how we pronounce it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Into one syllable here. We're combining these two syllables into one. Into one syllable. Okay? So I may redesign this, put this on this side so you'll understand. We start like this, shadhu, then we combine it, becomes shadhu. See, shadh, then dhu. Now, shadhu. No break in the middle. We combine because we reduce the two consonants into one. So they all become together. All right. Sadda. That's two of them. The first was sukoon and the second was, so it's sadda. We don't stop in the middle here. When you see the shad, it's literally two of them. The first was sukoon, the second was some kind of vowel vowel or sound. Here, ammat. It's in the middle here. So it's then mat. That's the second syllable. So it become one. Become ammat. Ammat. We combine these two together. You will read it as if it was written like ammat together. No space. Yeah. Amma. And this syllable thing here kind of confusing. It's like we start like this, we end up with this, and this mean you read it like this. So I may put all the side up here as the starting point for this, or put the words okay, this one, the original word, and so this. I will redo this. Okay, rushat, who. So this is sukoon here. Rushat, rushat, who. Okay. Remember Russia, and there's one with sukoon came after, so we combine them. Rushat, who. Rushat, who. Man, this is something. So basically, this one have sukoon would be combined with the previous sound, which is the shaddah. And the shaddah have sukoon combined with this one. So you talk about a huge syllable. Rashat. All this one syllable. Rashat. And who alone. Okay, so we have three syllables. These two syllables become one. Ghassalat. And it's originally ghas, and then the sa came. These two combined become that. The shad, these two. Okay, and these two syllables become one, and then we have the let at the end. Here we go. How much time we have? All right. Ghas. Okay, wait a minute. Number 6. Example 6. Fat 2. Fat 2. Hafatu. Originally it was two originally, but we combine these two become hafa. Okay. Hawasu. Hawasu. Hawasuha. Hawasu. You remember when I said the one with the sukoon? Take your time, don't rush it. If you see me rushing it, I made a mistake. Hawasu. That's the syllable. We combine these two. Hawasu. We keep going, no space between them. Okay, okay. I may just put a dot between them or something. Okay, that's something like that. Let's see if that will work. I have to look at this. I have to redesign this. Oh, let's finish one more. إط ما أن. The shed came all the way at the end. The shadda came at the end of the word. So what that mean? إط ما أن. 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 We combine these two into one. أن. So here we go. There is no space between them, right? No space here. All right, it may work. We'll see what. All right, here we go. No space here. إطمأن. Next. Here we go. I don't want this stuff. Here we go. When I do this, I discover things I need to be redoing again. I mean, it's redone before 2 times before start recording, and now I have to redo some stuff again. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, as I said, I'm thinking like you. You know, I know the stuff when I used to know. It's been a while since I taught this. Okay, the story of the secondary vowel shaddah. Now I'm telling you what I told you early. It's basically that's the word shad. Shad. We threw the 3 dots off. We took the first part, and that's what became up shad. We took this part to get rid of the dot, and that's what, and then it kind of become crooked here, slanted and trimmed, whatever you call it. And we would above what this used to be, representing a consonant. So we have the example here. This is boo. Boo, very hard to pronounce letter with sukun. Boo, see, that's why we have to combine to something. Boo, boo, durra. I mean, durra, ri. Very hard to pronounce, right? But I'm not here to pronounce it. I'm just showing you what this means here. You cannot pronounce. So here we go. We have something like this. We have double consonant, the first word sukun, and then it's combined into this. And you will see it in classical here with Shaddah. Is the classical Quran should be different? Okay, I see why. And this one with this one, you may see it like this. Sometime like this, sometime like the vowel come in the bottom here. Remember, Shaddah appear only at the top always. Always stay on the top. You will not see it under the thing, okay? We finish with this. No Arabic word start with Shaddah. All right, of course there is. Why no Arabic word start with Shaddah? Because the first letter of the Shaddah is what? Sukun. There's no Arabic word start with Sukun. You can't even pronounce it. You saw me struggling with it, right? Here, next page. For exercise 4, drill. That's a tough one, huh? Here we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with the page? Is it getting bigger than it should be? Here you go. Hope you're not losing. Sometimes I'm losing the top. Okay, just I don't know how. I need to record and look and see where's my borders. Okay. Practice 4. The word pronounce the shadda in the proper stress. Okay, so it is stress. It's a doubling. That sound is emphasizing. All right. Line 1. We're running out of time. Oh my gosh, that's a big chapter. Okay. Bismillah. No shadda. Here we go. Line 1 without any shadda. That's the original word similar to what we're going to do. Darasa. But here, darasa. We read it like this. Darasa. No gap between them. That's what we're blending. The blending of these 2 syllables together. It's become one. These become one. Okay. Here, sakana. Here, sakana. 2 very different words. This have different meaning. It's a vowel. This one, this means something, and this means something. Okay, totally different. Sakana. Here, sakana. See, we blend these 2 together, and that's the two syllables that we blend together. Here, yasiru. Here, yasiru, or okay, yasiru. Yeah. What that mean? I think that the vowel supposed to be here. Yasiru. Remember I told it's some kind of case and take it out of here, and this should be here. Maybe I should give it more space. Okay. That forget this one here. I think we show you both of them. Here. Yasiru. We combine yes and the C. Here, amala, amala. See, amala, amala, amala. Qadima, qaddama. Here, the same here. It should be like this here, and forget that. Qadim. Say qadima. I mean, qadima like this. Qadima, 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 qadima. Here you go. So it will be qad. Yeah, qadim, qadima. Here you go. Qadim. Okay. Qadim, قدم. Oh, I see. قدم. Oh, sorry, والسكون. قدم. Oh, yeah. قدم. And this becomes syllable. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, let's keep it up. قدم. Two syllables here. قدم, but it becomes قدم. See, قدم. No, sorry. قدم. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. قدم. Two syllables. قدم. قدم. Wow. The whole thing becomes one syllable. قدم. Huge syllable. If they really call it syllable, I don't know. ربة. That's, we two syllables combined. أكل. Two syllables. صدقة. These are two syllables. علم. It meant like this also. Here, سكون. Just put سكون. علم. That's how we pronounce it. علم. That's the part. سببة. Okay. All right. Good. Let's move on. Do I have time? All right. What time is it? 22 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Keep going. How to pronounce sukun ending. Let me fix the page first. How to pronounce sukun ending what? For words that end with shaddah. Sukun ending. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I expect you to probably figure it out, right? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Where's my border? Here we go. So let's see. This word here is adda, and that's the way we pronounce it. Like if it was written as adda. And I need to add here no pause. Oh man, just keep repeating. Yeah. And here we go. What will happen if we have a dot? Remember the sukun ending being triggered by a dot, or we stop adda. So what will happen? Well, you will have the last consonant that have the vowel lose its vowel, basically. That's what it is. So now we have double sukun, double closed syllable. Oh wow, did I mention that? Yeah. We see. You remember that? If you remember that, double closed syllable. It's not mentioned, right? Here we go. I can see it. I didn't mention it. This is ad. No. Wait a minute. Forget that. It become ad. You can't say added. You can't say that. Adda. Actually, we lose the vowel on the first one consonant, and we don't really. It's ad. Adda become ad. Okay, I hope I'm not wrong. I need to check on that. Yahmarru. Right? It's pronounced like two of them. Mahmarru. So what will happen when we have the dot? We lose the vowel over the last one, or we lose the whole thing. The one letter gone. Yahmar. We lose one. Here, indassa. We will pronounce it as what? Indassa. We combine all these three. So because we have dot here, and it's the end sukun ending, so indas. Okay, it becomes sukun ending for the word. All right, indas. this become with sukoon. It's double, but the second sukoon, we must be getting rid of one of them in das. So because in Arabic they don't like to repeat the same thing twice. If there's something like this, we'll get rid of one. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say in das. You can't do that. In das one time. Shaqqa. Sorry, shuqqa. Pronounce it like shuqqa. It would be pronounced as if it was written like this. And here we have the dot. So we say shuqqa. Shuq. We lost the last vowel and sound. I'm losing my voice again. Okay, let me finish. Adda, addada, addada, addada. Here we lose adda, adda. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, what will happen here? We don't do anything for the shad stay as it is. It's just the last consonant loses vowel. Ad, adda, adda, addad, addad, addad. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Adda, this one becomes sukoon. Addad, addad. Wow, that's very tough. Okay, okay, we pronounce them sukoon. Adda, d. It's become big, long syllable. Because this one, when it's sukoon, we combine it with the last one, right? This becomes sukoon, we have to combine it with this one. That's clear to you? Can you see all this? Okay. Okay, all right. 26 minutes. Iltaffa. So it was like this. Iltaffa. And when we have the dot here at the end of the sentence, that lose it becomes sukoon, and then we have to combine it with the we get rid of one of them. Iltaffa become two sukoons. You can pronounce this, so we can get rid of one. Iltaffa. Here, ihtamma. Ihtamma. When we put the dot, the last one have sukoon, so we have two of them. We get rid of one. Ihtamma. Important thing to remember about shadda: all Arabic consonants can take shadda. All of them except alif. Alif is not consonant. No shadda for alif. At the end of the word, the consonant hamza and the ha, hu, he, h do not take shadda. These two guys don't take shadda. Because you can't stress and emphasize these two. It's very hard physically to do. The symbol of shadda can appear on any above, let's say above, here we go, above any consonant in the Arabic word except the first. So no shadda at the meaning of the words, right? We already said that. The Arabic word never start with letters that have sukoon, that have shadda, because in reality it's two, because what? No Arabic word start with the letter that have sukoon, right? The first one have sukoon, so no Arabic word start with the letter that have sukoon. We already know all that. Next, I have to do editing again on this chapter. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Come on. Here we go. What are we doing? Do we have time? No. Sound of shadda does not sound like long sound. Let me see if I can. How many minutes? 28. Very quickly, of course, adda doesn't sound like ada. Ada. Two different syllables. Adda, that's one syllable here. Sorry. Adda combined, but here adda, two different syllables. Sabbaba. Here, sabbaba. Wait a minute, what the heck is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound, the ba doesn't sound like ba. Sabba doesn't sound. Saddaqa doesn't sound like sadaqa. Totally different, but so I don't need to do this. Hadda, it's not the same like ha, then hadda, hadda. All right, I need to bring this in here so it's not really separated. It's one. Okay, here we go. Allama, allam. It's totally different. Yassara. Here. The the long sound of Shaddah. Oh, Shaddah. Surprise, surprise. Have long sound. Okay, we're done. We have to stop here.